What does it mean to have school spirit? Is it just a mechanism for unification in a community filled with so many different individuals? Just because a school doesn't pack the stands, does that mean they don't have school spirit? Colorado College is such a unique institution, where almost everything is expressed in a completely different way than anywhere else. Who's to say school spirit shouldn't be the same? So, if school spirit is so unconventional at CC, then what is it?
It means being excited about your school, and not just sports. School spirit's like just being excited about the people at your school in general, having a lot of enthusiasm about the place.
School spirit to me, at the collegiate level, is an indication of the campus's involvement, not just in athletics, but I think for other activities, extracurricular in nature on the entire campus.
I think overall school spirit is about loving your school and expressing that to the wider community. And people do that in lots of different ways. One of the great ways I see school spirit at CC is through community service. I think our students get really excited, and their clubs and organizations as well. So students get involved in all of those things, as well as athletics and being fans, as well as supporters of their fellow students and their faculty, as well as their own efforts. I'd say all of that is part of the school spirit at CC.
I really like how you're not one fan in 5,000 that are just all cheering for this, like some existential idea of what CC Tigers means. It's so much more personal than that. It's like you're on the side of the soccer field cheering for your friend and the guy you had a block with and someone that you went on a ski trip with. And that means more to CC students, I think, than any big state school could really understand.
Colorado College is clearly a unique environment, where students have chosen not to just be a face in the crowd, both in the classroom and while cheering on their athletic teams. But today contrasts with history in such an extreme way.
Well, I do think that school spirit is an expression of the age, of the decade perhaps, and having spent almost 5 decades here at Colorado College, it clearly was different. I mean, you can go to the rare books collection, for instance, on campus and find indications of school spirit from the 20s and the 30s, where you'd have football games being played against the School of Mines and there are 10,000 people in attendance. I mean, it's inconceivable for us today. And, they had cheerleaders and all the ramifications of Americana in the 20s, 30s, and early 40s. But things have changed.
So how does a school change so much? On Christmas Day in 1882, the Colorado College football team was established, pulling fans from hundreds of miles away to watch. One of the most historical programs in our country's history, bringing football west of the Mississippi. One of the greatest American traditions was celebrated on Washburn Field, and today it couldn't be more different. In 2008, when the football team was cut, people were outraged. It seemed to many that school spirit was at an all-time low, but perhaps it was evolving.
I think it's fair to say that CC has more school pride than school spirit compared to state schools, because you don't see as much of a huge sports culture cheering on your school against other teams. Instead, you see like this mentality that surfaces among all of our students about just what it means to be at CC and loving that and embracing that. And that doesn't mean the same thing for everyone, but I think it means something really specific and important to each person depending on who they're around.
Everyone wants to have a good time. It's like this work hard, play hard mentality. It's not a bullshit, can I say that? It's not a bullshit school. Like it's not at all easy to get around academically. Kids know why they're here, they know they have to earn it, and they also earn it on weekends. Some weekend warriors here. Kids kill it, the party scene, but school comes first for most people here, I would say, which breeds a kind of pride.
When I'm on the road talking to alumni, one of the things they tell me they so appreciate about CC was the sort of eclectic nature of the student body, that not everybody was the same, that it was a nonconformist group of people, that people kind of did their own thing. And as a result of that, I don't think you're probably going to see the same kinds of school spirit. You might see at a place where everybody jumps on the same bandwagon. Here our students might express themselves in the different ways that they do. They might make a film, or they might serve the community, or they might take a adventure with other students in the wilderness. So I think it comes out as a result of who our students are and the kind of place we are, and clearly that we value that independence leads us to have kind of a different way of seeing school spirit on campus. And I think you have to look for it, because you don't want to assume just because we don't have everybody at every athletic event with their faces painted doesn't mean our students don't love their school, because I don't know if I've ever been in a place where our students are happier with their experience.
Embodying that mentality of working hard, having fun, and appreciating your surroundings is what showing school spirit at CC is all about. And students love that. I love that. It's what makes Colorado College so unbelievable.